The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're going to talk about Bloodhound Jboogie speak on his brother having allegedly 10 to 11 bodies in the streets. Let's jump straight into it.
And when I first heard about your brother, they said he was up goddamn it double digits. You feel me?
I don't even know what you talking about.
I used to see his name and I don't know, I thought he was from UK for some reason. I just didn't believe it was coming from Chicago. A lot of charisma he had, you feel me? Smiling all the time, light skin, handsome. You wouldn't never think he'd be what they say, you know?
Looks could be deceiving, they say, I guess.
Type, right? Do you believe them type of rumors to be true?
I don't know, I ain't never heard that.
One of my close sources told me Lil Jeff was so sharp. Like he,
Yo, close sources.
Yeah, like he
who
was
you
sharp.
working with?
I just turned like 18.
Okay.
But I'm doing that is seeing my whole life, you know what I'm saying? I told you I got an older brother. So this shit for real is the same. Everything I was doing, I just saw already.
At the end of the day, you could tell from his interview, first of all, man, that man need to sober up and get it together. Because there's no way, man, you can look at him and tell that he just did 3 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? But you could tell, man, that he going through something. You could tell that he's still facing reality that his brother gone. You know, you got to think the last time he seen his brother, he probably was, still in high school. You know, then, the only thing you really probably seen of your brother was, through a video call or over the phone. So he never really got to kick it with his brother, over the last 3 years. So I know he going through it, but he got to take some responsibility for how Lil Jeff turned out too. You done heard Lil Jeff say in interviews before that, his big brother played a major role in why he jumped in the streets. And that's a lot of the times that we got to pay attention and watch what we doing around who. Because a lot of times we may think that our younger brother or younger siblings ain't paying attention to what we doing, but in all honesty, they're really watching you and recording you. You know what I'm saying? But you can't tell me that a dude went from not making the varsity basketball team to getting 11 bodies in allegedly Chicago and other states in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? It's just no way possible. So you telling me you was that disappointed from not making the basketball team that you jumped head first that much in the streets that in 2 years you racked up that many type of bodies? You know what I'm saying? Like that don't even sit right. You know what I'm saying? But I understand Chicago is the type of city to where once you jump in them streets, they're not going to play with you. You know what I'm saying? You can't play in the streets in Chicago because you'll get exposed real fast. Chicago's starting to become one of those cities to where it's like you either going to stay in the house and do the right thing or you going to be in them streets and you better know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't see how a shorty can go from hooping 1 year to doing that, but I understand not having a father figure in your life, not having a male role model around, not having the proper guidance, environment, lack of resources, financial reasons, but I just felt like dude was way destined for something more than that, and a lot of times I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Lil Jeff included. A lot of these dudes is hunters, but they ain't really ready to get hunted. You know what I'm saying? And the old head told me that, and I understand what he meant now. He told me this years ago. He said a lot of these young dudes, man, they call themselves steppers, they call themselves bout it, but they really ain't really bout it because a real gangster is preparing themselves that every day is going to be their last. So a lot of these dudes can stand over somebody, but a lot of these dudes ain't ready for somebody to stand over them. So you really don't want to be in the streets. So you can go out there and can catch 10, 11 hats, 12, 13 hats or whatever, but you better be prepared that eventually it's going to come back around to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one thing that a lot of these shorties ain't ready for. That's why these funeral homes getting piled up. That's why, a lot of these rappers that got so much potential is losing their life because it's all fun and games when they standing over you, but they just never imagined that somebody gonna do that to them. And how can you ever expect that in the street? That's like in a boxing ring hitting somebody and don't expect them to hit you back. How is that possible? But see, shorties don't think like that. Maybe if a lot of shorties start to really put that concept in their mind that, all right, you could be outside, but ain't no telling you gonna make it back home today. Maybe a lot of shorties will chill out and be like, yeah, let me fall a little back. Cause like I said, you could have 11 bodies, you can have 12 bodies. Look at Lil Jeff, you know, a rumored to have all these bodies. But look what happened. His time came, you know, and you think when he hopped in that car to go do whatever he was going to do or whatever it was he was doing at that time, you think he imagined that that was going to be his last hit or his last whatever? No, he didn't imagine that because these shorties don't think about that. Only thing they think about is, I'm about to stand over you. They don't think about, oh, well, what if I go on this hit and it don't go right and I don't make it back? You better start thinking about that, shorties. But I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all so much, man, for tapping in with me, man. Peace, positivity, network growth, man. Let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. But I love y'all so much, man. You know, appreciate y'all.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?